Oh, we tied it up. Holy crap. Mark Stahl on a slap shot against Carey Price. Third period. Come on, guy. Or overtime. We got to win this. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here, coming at you with another episode of Be a GM. Carolina Hurricanes. We're 31-5 at the moment. We've got April left to play. That's it. We've only got, what is that? 71 plus 5. That's 76 games played so far. So we've only got 6 games left. New York, Washington, the Canadiens, sorry, I went back. Another Washington, Florida, and Ottawa. So we've got 3 games against divisional rivals and 3 against Eastern Conference contenders as well. So we really have to make a good push here, considering some of these players really want into the playoffs, and we haven't clinched that spot yet. So it won't be long before we clinch a spot, but you're always on edge until you do. So basically, right now, what we're going to be doing is making that final push for that final playoff spot, at least 8th, and then we're into the postseason. We've had a pretty good season so far. The last episode, we made some trades at the trade deadline to pick up some depth. Like, got a few grinders, and I picked up a fourth line, or a third pairing defenseman. And before that, though, we made a trade for Niall Yakupov. So we're looking pretty good, I think. So let's skip. I'm going to skip 3 games at a time. So we're going to go past Ottawa, up to here, and then we'll take a look to see where we are in the standings. So we got a big game against Washington. It'd be nice to take a win out of this, but I'm really not counting my chickens considering how good they are. Oh, wow, we won them. We beat them twice in a row now, the best team. So they're having a hard time holding on. Let's see here. Let's try forwards. Where do we have forwards that haven't been scouted yet? Or that we don't know much about yet. So we do know that there's going to be 2 4-star players here in Klimchuk and Shinkarik. Look at Shinkarik, though. He's a top 10, and Klimchuk is only a first round. So there could be a steal right there. Sean Monahan, they have a 4.5-star player. That's incredible. But they've also got Max Domi in there in terms of high potential players. Let's see. Jonathan Drouin is supposed to go top 5, and Mantha is first round. So there's some players in here that are ranked top, just to first round, but they'll go later. They could potentially go later. United States, there's nobody anywhere else. So let's take a look at D. In the Q, there's nobody. In the OHL, just Darnell Nurse. Pollock and Jones are both 4.5-star defensemen. But are there any 4-star defensemen? Not really. No 4-star defensemen there. Is there anyone anywhere else? Darnell Nurse is the only 4-star defenseman. Thankfully, we've got 4-star defensemen. But we are looking for 4-star forwards right now to take over. We've got one in the mix, and we're looking for maybe 2 more. So we're looking for some wingers. So Klimchuk is a potential. Let's see, scouting profile. Let's see. Did they tell you what kind of player type he is? He's 18, 5'11". He's a centerman. Odds are he's probably not that great. Why does it reset all the time? Where are you here? Here we go. Give me the top 10. There you go. So let's scout these guys for a few weeks. Let's go 3 weeks here. There's also Curtis Lazar in there, and he's not bad. He's a 3.5-star player, but he's not somebody that I'd put on my third line. Okay, so let's sim up to the 8th, because that's past our 2 games, and that'll be right up to our next one, and we'll be able to take a look at the standings a little more accurately. There you go, 3-0 win against another divisional opponent. These are the types of wins we needed at the end of the season. Okay, against Ottawa now, who are a playoff team. 1-0 loss, and don't think that was in overtime. No, because we already had 5. So let's take a look at our standings now. We're in 5th still. We're only 1 point back from Philadelphia, 2 points back from Pittsburgh. So basically, it's Philadelphia or Pittsburgh who are going to end up in that 3rd spot. Let's see here. We are not in the playoffs yet, guys. Look at the New York Islanders at 87 points. They're only 2 back from us. And look who we play next, the New York Islanders. This game couldn't be bigger right now. We need this win against the Islanders to stay in the playoffs, if you can believe it. Look at the gap between the Islanders and the Toronto Maple Leafs. 7 points. 7 points. They're not even in it anymore. The only ones in it now are the Islanders and the rest of the Eastern Conference. So let's go past this game. Let's actually go up to it, and then we're going to sim it. We'll see if they played a game last night. They played back-to-backers. Can't tell there, but Toronto won. So let's sim this game. We'll jump in here, and we'll go period at a time. We need this win. Oh, we're down 3-1 right away. Grabner scored, a coin, and Colin McDonald all scored. And Bolesky is the only one that scored for us. Second period. Oh, down 4-1. Might as well kill it over. 7-2 is the final in that game, guys. What happened? Apparently, the Islanders are playing like they want it, and we're not. Let's just sim up one more game here. Wow, we're on the cusp now. We're still in the playoff race at 89 points, but I mean, it still is an 87 points is the New York Rangers. It's not going to get any better. We need to put ourselves in a position where we're winning. So we need a win against a tough team here in Washington, who are second in the league right now at 108 points. Only behind, looks like the Vancouver Canucks are going to three-peat as the Western Conference champions and the NHL champions. We lost. Oh, this is not a way to finish it. Where are we now? We're at 89 points still. We're in 5th place, so thankfully everybody else is losing. New York is out again. We have one game left. I want to take a quick look at the team standings. This game couldn't be any more crucial for us. Mostly everybody's won. Let's see here. Points. There we go. So we are in 5th right now, and everybody around us has already played their 81 games. So this is it. We need to win this game because everybody's got 89 points. All right? So we need this win against Montreal, who are a really good team this year at 51 wins. Where are they? Yeah, they're in 2nd. So we played our last 2 games against the best teams in the league. We need this win right here, guys. We really do. First period, 1-1. So Desjardins and Eric Stahl both score. Second period, oh, down 2-1. Markov scores. Oh, no. If we don't win this game, it basically comes down to the other teams losing. Here we go. Third period. Oh, we tied it up. Holy crap. Mark Stahl on a slap shot against Carey Price. Third period. Come on, guy. Or overtime. We got to win this. Oh, we lost it, but we did get a point. So we do have a prayer that we stayed in the playoff hunt. I hope we did. Here, we're going to find out here if we made the playoffs or not. We did. At 90 points, I believe we made the playoffs. Let me just take a look at the team standings here. Holy. Oops, wrong way. Stats Central. Oh, team standings. Oh, we haven't clinched yet. Who hasn't played? Boston, Ottawa, New York, and New York Islanders have all not played. All we need to do is have one of those teams lose. So who's on the docket for tonight? If one of those teams plays another, that's fine. At 90 points. So if one of those teams, like if they're playing each other tonight, where are we? Here we go. Ottawa's playing Winnipeg. Montreal's playing Toronto. New York and New Jersey. Were they? No. So we've got Boston, Ottawa, New York, and New York. I don't think anybody's playing Ottawa, New York, New York. Okay, so everybody's playing somebody that's already in it or already out of it. So basically, we're not guaranteed in this thing. We gotta wait till the 14th to find out. Oh dear God. Oh, I think we made it. We finished in 6th. I believe we made it. We'll see. I'll have to sim up another day here. Yes, we did. Holy, by the skin of our teeth. He wanted 40 wins and we ended up with 42. Thank God we hit that mark. We're going to be playing the Philadelphia Flyers here in the first round from the looks of things. First off, let me go to my GM tracker and boost what we have here. We've got 298 points that I haven't been spending. So let's put it on this. And let's put it on our assistant coach to help those players get to their overall. And why not our pro scout too, just to boost it all up. I feel bad having wasted all that money on the medical staff that did nothing for me. Let's do a matchup here. Okay, let's go to view lines. Oh, can you do edit lines and do it? Yes, oh no, you can't. So let's go view lines and we'll see exactly how we match up against the Philadelphia Flyers. In terms of overall. So we know we have an 84, an 87, 85. Yep. Okay. So I know what I have. Let's go to Philadelphia here. Okay, so they've got a better top line. They got Martin St. Louis as well. and Simone Gagne. So their top line's better than ours, no doubt about it. Our second line is comparable. We've got basically a... what do we have at center? Who's at center there? Stahl at 85. So he's better than all those guys. And then we've got Ladd, who's better than that, 79. So we got them beat slightly by a couple overall, actually. Sorry, but one overall. So our second line gets it by the skin of their teeth. Our third line, we've got +3 on the center. We're down 3 there, so it's even. So they've got a better third line, and they also have a better fourth line. Their defense is better on the first line, on the second line, on the third line. The only thing that's going to keep us in this series right now is probably the goaltending. Yeah, because Cam Ward's an 88, Brizgalov is an 86. So the only thing keeping us in this is our goaltending. So we're going to have to really play a good team game to win these games. So without further ado, I bring to you the 2013 Stanley Cup Playoffs, Round 1, Game 1 in Philadelphia. Here we go. First period. Okay, so Scotty Hartnell gets the first goal in the first period on a snapshot, beats Cam Ward with 15:42 left. Second period. 3-2. We have an explosion of scoring. Jeff Skinner, Andrew Ladd, and Jeff Skinner pots his second in the dying moments of the second period to give us the lead. All right, third period, to take one on the road would be huge. And we do, with another 3 goals. Jeff Skinner completes the hat trick on an empty netter with 1:48 left. Chad LaRose and Andrew Ladd. Andrew Ladd finds his second goal of the game, right? Yep. And then Chad LaRose finds one as well with a slap shot. And that just sealed the deal. The Carolina Hurricanes thrashed the Philadelphia Flyers in the first game of the first round. Good job by Jeff Skinner to get that hat trick. That's the kind of offensive production we need from our top line. We don't need to be struggling. Okay, we go to Game 2 in Philadelphia. Here we go. The Flyers are going to be pissed off from that last one. First period. And they take a 1-0 lead again. Simone Gagne on Cam Ward. It was just a deflection, though. Wasn't a pure shot. So second period. No goals by anybody. This one looks like it's going to be a stalemate. Everybody's holding out, not trying to give anything up defensively. Third period. We do 4 goals. Eric Stahl, Matt Cook, Dan Paille, and Jordan Stahl all score in the third period to give us a 4-1 lead. So when the Carolina Hurricanes score, they score a lot. It's not 1 goal. It's 3 or 4 goals at a time in one period. So that's 2 big games back-to-back against the Philadelphia Flyers this year, or in this playoff. We're now going home where we have home ice advantage, and we have the potential here to take a stranglehold on this series. First period of Game 3, 1-1. So Eric Stahl and Scotty Hartnell both score. Second period, 2-1. Talbot scores 1 on Cam Ward, and that's all she wrote for the second period. The shooting is very close. Third period, the Carolina Hurricanes really, really want to put this one away. Here we go. Third period. Oh, and they lose 2-1. So it was an offensive game, to say the least. We had problems finding our offensive edge in that one. It's 2-1. All of a sudden, our lead doesn't look so commanding. Also, so far, everybody's given up basically a loss at home. All right, so Game 4 now in Carolina. First period, 2-1. So Skinner and Gunnarsson get the good start for us this time, and Wayne Simmons was the first to break the ice, but that is all she wrote for the first period. Second period, 4-1. Nathan Horton scores 2 goals in the second period for us, 1 on a wrister and 1 on a slap shot. Beats Brizgalov. Third period, to finish it off, 5-3. So they got 2, but Jordan Stahl potted the empty netter to give us the 2-goal lead as we go to Game 5 in Philadelphia. So that was another good game by us to hold together. This time we got the start. Last time they got the starting goal. So let's continue that trend. We'll continue, yes. All right. So Game 5. This one's to finish it off and go to the second round. First period, 1-0. Martin Hansel scores his first of the playoffs on Ilya Brizgalov early in the first period. 15 shots on goal in that first period, too. Second period. Oh, they scored 2. Claude Giroux and Mike Knuble both scored 2-1 now. Third period. And it's 4-1. They finally score more than 2 goals in a game. They had 3 that one last game, but more than 2 goals in a winning situation. And they take that game now, having been outshot 40-23, or was it 40-23 or 40-31? I don't remember anymore. Okay, so we go back home now Series is 3-2. We have the upper hand. We have the ability to eliminate them. Let's do it. Let's eliminate them. First, we gotta set our damn scouting. Hold on. Oops, for God's sake. Oh my God, no! There we go. Okay. Yeah, so that rounded out a little bit better. That brought a little bit more accuracy to the draft. But this one, yeah, Domi's like the only one in there that we take. Klimchuk will give you another. We'll go another 3 weeks here and see if that rounds things out a little bit clearer. Okay, so game 6 now in Carolina. This one started off really good for us, and they've been battling back. We've now alternated win-losses with the Philadelphia Flyers. First period, 1-0. Jordan Staal scores on Michael Layton, giving Layton the start. That's an interesting choice at this point in the series. Second period, 2-1. Claude Giroux and Simone Gagne both score. Okay, maybe they've got something. Third period, 3-2. Jeff Skinner couldn't do it. He got one, but Simone Gagne got his second goal of the game. So now all of a sudden the series is tied 3-3, and we go to Game 7. Game 7 in Philadelphia. Did not expect this. So let's see what we can do, guys. This is do or die at this point. I don't like being here, but it came down to it. Wins are wins. We need one now. Here we go. In Philadelphia, first period. We're up 1-0. Jordan Staal, the first to score again. Second period. Come on, guys. Still 1-0. A close game. We're going to slow this one down. We're going to go at 1 minute intervals. Still 1-0. We're on a power play. It was killed. Another power play. It was killed. They're on a power play. It was killed. We did it! 1-0 game! How about tense? That's an insanely tense situation. Cam Ward with his first shutout of the playoffs, and that ends it. That's all we needed was Jordan Staal's goal, and we're on to the second round. And in the second round, we're going to be playing the Washington Capitals. Oh my God. Talk about a tough competition for your second round. First things first. Let's take a look at the stats. We are up there for goals. Jeff Skinner's got 5. Jordan Stahl's got 4. So we got 2 in the top there. For assists, we're tied. Ekman Larsson is in there, but he's not being shown. Did McGinley get traded? No. Calgary's in the playoffs. Okay. Cam Ward's up there for wins. Cam Ward is also up there for save percentage at .932. And goals against average at .201. So he is up there. How's Washington doing? So their goaltending's not up there for either of those. Are they up there for scoring, like stats? Brooks Laich is their leading scorer, apparently. That's it. Oh, Backstrom's got 7 points. So that's their leading scorer, guys, right now, is Brooks Laich. So they do have more points than us, their top player. But we're topping more of the spots, basically. If I may. Looking for wins, though. Why is there no Washington up there if they're in the second round? So basically their goaltending was split between the two. So let's go to coaching options, and we're going to view our lines. NHL. Okay, so we want to... Who are playing? Washington. So let's go this way. Washington. So obviously their top line beats us with Backstrom, Ovechkin, and Fair. They've got us beat there. That's no doubt about it. But the second line, we've got them beat on the second line for sure. Third line, it's pretty close. Brooks Laich is an 84 overall. Yeah, they've got us beat there. And the third line, or the fourth line, we've got them beat. Defense, they have the top pairing and the second pairing. And the third pairing. For goaltending, yeah, they've been switching it between Neuwirth and Holtby. We have them beat hands down on the goaltending end. So this is going to be an more interesting series than Philadelphia, even, where we were beat on almost every category. This one, we've actually got a little bit of an advantage over them. So here we go, guys. Game 1 of round 2 against the Washington Capitals. First period, we're up 2-1. The Stahl brothers combined for 2 goals, and Fair answers with 1. Second period, 2-2. Mike Green ties it up with 1 at halfway through the second period on Cam Ward. Third period, we need to take this game, guys. It set the tone for the whole series. And we can't. They finished with 3 goals from Fair, Wellman, and Ovechkin. That's not a good way to start this series. We are playing like the best team in the East, basically. We're playing first place. So that means the rest of the playoffs are going to be tough no matter what. If we're the bottom seeded team. At 6. Well, 6 isn't that. 6 is pretty low. Alright. First period of game 2. Down 3-1 already. Nathan Horton was the only one to score. Marcus Johansson gets 3 goals in the first period. Are you kidding me? Second period. Oh, 4-2. Skinner scores, but Ovechkin's got one as well. We need 2 goals just to tie it here. Things aren't looking good right now, guys. Not looking good. First period. Oh my god, we tied it up. Jeff Skinner, Yakupov, and Andrew Ladd all combined for 3 goals. We needed 2, but Brooks Laig scored 1, and all hope was almost lost. Yakupov and Skinner both scored to just finish things off. Oh, wow. We go to overtime now in game 2. We have a prayer for our first overtime. If there's only going to be 1, please let us score the goal. And we don't. Eric Fair scores. How many goals did Eric Fair have? Oh, he scored in the last one. Man, oh man. So that was a close one. We were down. Now we're down 2 games to 0. Going to game 3 in Carolina. We need a win here, guys. We need a win. We can't be put down 3 games to 0. 1-0. Johansson continues his streak. My God. Second period. 2-1. Ribeiro scores, but Stahl had one, but Ribeiro answered. Third period. Come on, guys. Tie it up. You can do it. You got 3 last time. You can do 1, can't you? We can't even do 1. They scored 2. Wellman and Lake. Oh, no. This isn't good. We're down, what now? 2 games to... Or 3 games to nothing. And we go to game 4. Oh, man. I honestly didn't think it would end like this. Didn't think it would end like this. Come on, guys. Bring it together. First period. We need a win. 2-0. Chad LaRose and Mark Fane both score. Second period. 3-0. Andrew Ladd scores on a slap shot. We're not going down without a fight. Third period. 4-0. We shut him out. Andrew Ladd gets his second of the game. It's 3-1. It's a hill to climb, but we're climbing it. Doesn't matter. We've got it now. Oh. Yes. Okay. We're going to game 5 now. Or game 4? Game 5 now. Back in Carolina, or back in Washington. This is a big game for us. First period. 1-0. Eric Stahl scores on Braden Holtby. They put Holtby in that. We might have a chance. Second period. Oh, they scored. Brooks Laig scored on Cam Ward. We need to slow this thing down. Slow this thing down. 1-1 in the third period. They've got a power play. Oh, God. Oh, we got a power play. We got one. Jordan Stahl scores on Braden Holtby on the power play. Thank God. 2-1 with 3:46. It's done. We won that one, too, with 36 shots on goal. We peppered him. He had no chance. He put up a .944 save percentage in a losing cause. We're now down 3 games to 2. 1 more game, and we're back in this, guys. Come on, Sim. Okay. Oh, my heart can't take this anymore. So we're 3 games to 2 right now. We're at home. We need this. First period of game 5, game 6. Oh, 1-0 for the Washington Capitals. Marcus Johansson scores again. Second period. No goals. Okay, so we're going to go at 30-second intervals for this third period, guys. We need something here to win this game, to push this even further. 30-second intervals to play this third period. We score. Eric Stahl scores on a power play. Nope, just a regular goal on Neuwirth. Holy, time ticking down. We need something here. We need to score. Oh, no. They scored. Time is ticking down. Time is ticking down. Oh, God. Come on. Score. Please score. Oh, Jesus. We lost. Wow. All I can say is wow. I can't be disappointed with that. They made a good effort against the best team in the Eastern Conference. Somehow their goaltending outdid ours, and I don't know how. Like, that last game was pretty intense. We tied it up in the third period. They scored with little time left. It is what it is, I guess. So, what we're going to do is we're going to sim up here till the 16th is... Oh, no, is it... I think it's June 16th when everything restarts. Yeah. Okay. So, June 16th is what we're going to sim it up to. Oh, that's very frustrating that we're out of the playoffs. Actually, what we should do is we should send some of our young guys down to the minors and get a little bit more experience. No goaltending worth mentioning there. Let's see if that Fucale. Yeah, he ends up being only 3.5-star goaltending, guys. I don't know if it's different in yours. But Godet is 4.5, so that's your goalie of the draft, basically. But if he's there, you know what, I'll draft him for the heck of it. Let's see here. So Klimchuk is basically a 4-star forward. Did we check to see what he was? Yeah, that's the guy. 5'11", 18 years old, 180 pounds. So odds are he is a playmaker. I don't know why it does this all the time. Let's go to defenseman quickly, and let's see what we got. Defenseman. So we got a couple top there. Nobody really 4 stars. Darnell Nurse is supposed to now go later on. That's it for that. There's nobody else really in this draft that's worth mentioning. Ristolainen and Volkanen. Let's check forwards again here. So Klimchuk is somebody we're looking at. Monahan's a top 10. Oh, Max Domi's another one we're looking at right there. Gauthier and Ernie. Gauthier probably more likely than Ernie. And that's probably it. So let's send somebody out. I want to check our... Let's do this for 3 weeks here. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to GM options. Roster moves. And anybody with a 2-way contract that's rated high, like Ekman Larson, Sanguinetti, Jeff Skinner. So we're going to have to go by overall here. Gortz, you can come out. Mullen, you can come out. Kruger, you can come out. Okay, so we got Jeff Skinner going down. Yakupov going down. Fane going down. And that is it for the 2-ways. What about goalies? Peters. Peters is going down. Oops. We'll call up Muse. And we'll send Peters down. There we go. So we'll edit our lines. Carolina, best lines. It's a shite team right now, but that's okay because everybody's down in the minors. And here, we'll put our best lineup out there. Oops. Put that. Sniper, 2 playmakers, a playmaker, a grinder. They're all grinders down here. And Hordachuk, a tough guy. We'll do it like that. Let these guys get a little bit of experience here. We got 2 defensemen getting some experience. And we got a goaltender as well that's getting experience. So we'll let those guys do their thing, get a little bit better. And we'll sim up to the 16th here. And we'll see who won the Stanley Cup. Wasn't us. I'll tell you that right now. It wasn't us, which I'm kind of disappointed about. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Whatever. That's all I can say is whatever. Oh, jeez, that's frustrating. We'll have next year, though. We made it to the second round. You put things in perspective. We made it to the second round, and we played a really good team. We played 2 really good teams. We have potential to be a lot better, though, because our top line is going to be better. You know, Jeff Skinner and Nal Yakupov hopefully will be a first-line player at that point, or even a second-line forward. Then he can play, and he can actually make a difference. Yep, so that's still staying the same there. So we'll have to look for like Lazar is a second rounder right now, but look at his potential at 3.5 stars. We can trade him for somebody better. Stewart and Shinkarik. Shinkarik's a top 5, but Klimchuk is the one that we're looking at here. Let's see who else. Sean Monahan. So Max Domi is still staying up there. Gauthier is up there as well. No one in the States. Oh, who's this here? Marchini. He's a tiny little guy. Look at this guy. He's like 5'5" or something. Yeah, 5'5", 126 pounds. He played for the Peterborough Petes at one point. Lino Marchini. I don't know where he's playing right now, but yeah, he's a tiny little guy, that one. So let's... I don't know. Well, you know what? I'm going to go to the queue. and I'm going to scout that that goaltender situation. And see if it changes a little bit. I don't know what the... Let's do it for 3 weeks here. Okay. So it looks like it's Chicago and Washington. So let's hope Washington wins so we can say we lost to the best team in the league. The one that won it all. And they'll finally capture a Stanley Cup for themselves too. Looks like it's done. Oh, Chicago won the Stanley Cup. Wow. That's crazy. Let's go to Stat Central here. Oops. Awards. That's what we want. Oops, it hasn't kicked over yet. Hold on. Let's go to the 18th. Let's see if that kicks over. Yeah, there we go. That'll kick over. You can see by the 15th being on the Saturday, it all messes it up. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that's where we want to be. Stop the simulation. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. Oh my goodness. I should have allocated my coaching thing here. Alright, so who's retiring first off? Anybody from us? Nobody from us. Koivu's gone. Hayduke's gone. Did they lose Alfredson? Who did I trade Alfredson to now? I can't remember. But it looks like he's still playing. Alfredson is still playing. Goaltenders? No goalies retired this year? Wow, okay. Alright, good thing we didn't pick up Bertuzzi or Prospel or a coin. Those guys are all gone. Matt Cullen's gone. Wow, okay, Jamal Myers is gone too, having not even played that many games. Okay, we'll stop that there. Let's go take a look at the awards, and then we'll have to cut it. See if we won anything. I doubt it. So Chicago won the Stanley Cup. Vancouver won the President's Trophy for the 3rd year in a row. Yep, and Washington won that. We knew that. Ovechkin got the Art Ross. Sedin got the Hart. Hamhuis got the James Norris. Patrick Kane got the Lady Byng. Calder was won by Jonathan Huberdeau. Corey Crawford won the Smythe. Cam Ward won the Vezina. We did get one. Best position, goalkeeper best at his position, as voted by NHL clubs. General managers of NHL clubs. That's good. Backstrom won the William M. Jennings. Has Cam Ward ever won that? No. Shane O'Brien got the Bill Masterton. Frank J. Selke, Pavel Datsuk. Ovechkin got the Ted Lindsay. And Ovechkin got the Maurice Richard, obviously. So that is that, guys. Those are the awards. That's it for this episode. When we come up, though, we're going to be doing the draft. So if you guys have some suggestions for some players to draft, keep in mind, though, that your players are going to be different from my players, and everybody progresses differently. So don't be surprised if I don't pick your guy. If I do pick a guy, awesome, because you made a good suggestion. Or, you know what, you just happen to work out the way things were meant to work out. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Target Audience. You guys have a good one.